Did you know Sri Lanka is home to one of the world's oldest human-planted trees, the sacred Sri Mahabodhi, dating back over 2,300 years? And that's just the beginning of our journey through this tropical wonderland. From the lush emerald tea plantations of Yala to the mystical ancient city of Polonnaruwa, we've got a lineup of destinations that will leave you stunning. So, whether you're a history buff, nature lover, or simply seeking adventure, you won't miss out on this epic tour of the teardrop of India. 10. Tangalle. Tangalle is where time moves as slowly as a sunbathing sea turtle, and the ocean waves whisper secrets to the palm trees. It's the kind of place where even the coconuts take their time falling. They have a secret committee that decides which one gets to make a dramatic descent, ensuring the most exciting coconut-to-head encounters. But don't let the coconut conspiracy deter you, because Tangalle's golden beaches, sapphire waters, and laid-back vibes are the perfect antidote to life's everyday chaos. So, if you're up for a vacation where you can count the grains of sand while sipping a king coconut, Tangalle, Sri Lanka, is where it's at, and where coconuts stage their sneak attacks. 9. Polonnaruwa. Polonnaruwa, where history isn't just in the books, it's on every corner, as talkative as a parrot with a megaphone. This ancient city doesn't just have ruins, it has ruins with attitude, like they're challenging you to a game of Spot the Century. And trust me, there's nothing like a showdown with a 1,000-year-old stone statue to make you question your sense of time. But hey, if you're up for a bit of time travel without the awkward encounters with your ancestors, Polonnaruwa is where you'll find cheeky monkeys, majestic temples, and a history lesson that's anything but boring. So come down to Polonnaruwa, Sri Lanka, where the past is alive and kicking, and even the stones have stories to tell. 8. Anuradhapura. Anuradhapura, where time feels like it's taken a stroll through the pages of an ancient epic, and where even the squirrels seem to be history buffs. The ruins are so grand that they make modern buildings blush with envy. If these ancient structures had a Tinder profile, they'd be the ones swiping left on contemporary architecture. And don't even get me started on the sacred Bodhi tree. It's like the Gandalf of trees, having witnessed more history than your grandpa's old rocking chair. So if you're ready for a journey back in time that's both awe-inspiring and filled with more history than a library, Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka, is where the sheer grandeur of the past humble you, and where even the pigeons coo with a sense of reverence. 7. Yala National Park. Yala National Park, where the animal kingdom throws the wildest parties and the leopards strut their spots like fashion runway models. It's where the jungles are so dense that even GPS gets lost. And if the trees could talk, they'd tell tales of epic chases between predator and prey that put Hollywood action movies to shame. Imagine being on safari and realizing that the elephants are the true traffic kings, while the crocodiles are the ultimate masters of the death roll dance move. If you've ever dreamt of a wild adventure that's more Animal House than National Geographic, Yala National Park in Sri Lanka is where the animals have their version of reality TV, and you're invited to the front row seat. 6. Galle Face Green. Galle Face Green, where the sunsets are so stunning that even the sun takes a selfie before dipping below the horizon. It's where families, lovebirds, and seagulls gather for the most epic picnic party by the sea. And if you're not careful, you might end up in an epic kite battle with local kids who've perfected the art of aerial combat. That's just the warm-up act, because as night falls, this place transforms into a street food paradise where your taste buds embark on a culinary roller coaster with more twists and turns than a Bollywood plot. So if you're looking for an oceanfront experience where the only thing better than the food is the view, Galle Face Green in Sri Lanka is where you'll find your taste buds doing the happy dance while your eyes feast on the most incredible sunsets. 5. Hikkaduwa Beach. Hikkaduwa Beach, where the waves high-five you as they rush to shore, and the sand is so fine it thinks it's in a beauty pageant. It's the kind of place where flip-flops are your formal footwear, and the only traffic jam you'll encounter is a hermit crab parade. Speaking of which, these little beachside crustaceans might just be the true rulers of Hikkaduwa, with their constant game of who wears the most stylish shell. And when it comes to snorkeling, the fish are so friendly that they practically give you fin high fives, and the turtles are the chillest creatures in the ocean. swimming at a pace that makes sloths look like Olympic sprinters. So, if you're ready for a beach vacation where the only stress is deciding whether to order coconut water or a coconut cocktail, Hikkaduwa Beach in Sri Lanka is where you'll live the ultimate beach bum dream. 4. Galle. Galle, where history is so alive, practically offers you a guided tour with a cup of Ceylon tea. It's the kind of place where cobblestone streets have seen more drama than a soap opera, and the Dutch fort stands tall, flaunting its age like it's the oldest hipster in town. Speaking of which, if these walls could talk, they'd probably share gossip about the scandalous stories of pirates, traders, and colonial intrigue. 3. Udawalawe National Park. Udawalawe National Park, where the elephants have a secret society and the peacocks strut their stuff like it's Fashion Week for birds. It's where safari jeeps are your chariots and spotting a leopard feels like winning the wildlife lottery. And don't be surprised if you find yourself in a staring contest with a crocodile vying for the title Most Unblinking Reptile. But it's not all serious business here. The monkeys are the true pranksters of the jungle, performing acrobatics that would put Cirque du Soleil to shame. So, suppose you've ever dreamt of a safari that's more of a comedy show than a severe nature documentary. In that case, Udawalawe National Park in Sri Lanka is where you'll laugh, gasp, and realize that Mother Nature has a great sense of humor. 2. Kandy. Kandy, where tradition and charm mingle like old friends at a street party, and even the elephants take their temple visits seriously, putting on their Sunday best. It's the place where time feels like it's doing the cha-cha, and the tooth relic of Buddha at the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic is so famous that even your toothpaste gets jealous. So if you're craving a destination steeped in history, drenched in culture, and seasoned with a dash of delightful eccentricity, Kandy in Sri Lanka is where you'll be tasting the sweet side of life, one tooth relic at a time. 1. Colombo. Colombo, where the hustle and bustle of city life harmonize with the laid-back ocean vibes, like a symphony performed by jazz-loving seagulls. It's where tuk-tuks navigate traffic with the precision of a dance troupe, and the street food vendors compete for the title Fastest Roti Flipper in Asia. But amidst the urban frenzy, a surprising calmness wavers in from the Indian Ocean, reminding you that you're on an island where even the skyscrapers lean back to catch a glimpse of the sea. And when it comes to nightlife, Colombo knows how to party. The nightlife here is so vibrant that even the nightlife plans its next night out. So suppose you're ready for an adventure that's part metropolis, part beachside getaway, and all wrapped up in charming chaos. In that case, Colombo in Sri Lanka is where you'll be sipping tea in the day and dancing under the stars by night, with the city as your ever-enthusiastic dance partner. That's a wrap for the top 10 places to visit in Sri Lanka 2024. If you learned something, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the following video. This is Vacation Awaits.